What's up, guys? Training chest and biceps with my buddy Vicky. He's an IFBB pro. He competed in Classic Physique this past year, but as you can tell, he's a hell of a lot bigger now and he's doing open class. So he's been my training partner for the past few weeks, and I'm 12 weeks out of the Olympia. I haven't really had a consistent training partner in I don't even know how many years. Never since I competed. It's been a long time, so it's a huge help. We're helping each other a lot. Vicky needs to bring up his chest and back. I need to bring up my back and legs. I have a strong chest, so I can help him. He has incredible legs, so he's helping me. We're starting with flies, not as an exercise, but just a warm-up. Just to open up the shoulders, get some blood in the chest. And warm-up is literally that. You want to bring up your body temperature a bit, break a sweat a little bit, and just feel everything out. You might have a stiffness, or something might be pulled or knotted that you don't know about, so you don't want to just jump to heavy weight. Easy, just stretch and flex. So now it's our first exercise. We don't count that. We'll come back to flies as an exercise. First exercise, we'll do a warm-up. Usually you want your warm-up to be 50% of your maximum weight. So I don't know how heavy I'm going to go today, but we'll go with 60 pounds for the warm-up. I'm trying to feel it out, get accustomed to the movement, and warm up. Easy, lightweight, just breathe. Don't waste your energy on too many reps. You're going heavy. So what's interesting about us training together is we have completely different training styles. I've been training low volume, high intensity, heavy weight for years, which changes as you get older because it's a little dangerous now for me. I have some bumps and bruises, and I'm not trying to get bigger, but that is the best way to get bigger. He trains with a lot of control, really slow squeezing, still moderately heavy, but he's never pushed himself for those low reps. So I'm utilizing his style, especially with legs, and just training slow and squeezing for more detail for classic physique and not trying to get bigger because I have a hard time making weight. So we're training like that 70% of the workout, but for at least one exercise, I have him go maximum intensity as heavy as he can and lower reps than he's used to. So that big change for me will help me grow. That big change for him will help him grow. Any new stimulus is what creates muscle growth. His goal with the chest is to get his chest thicker and more detailed down low. And of course, heavy presses will help, but those dumbbell flies already in a few weeks added thickness and density to his lower pecs.
Already feel the roundness and the thickness.
You guys see, I could pick those up and carry them here. I could deadlift them off the ground, but just weakens you, so I won't do that. I'll roll them on the floor and have him hand me one. Thank you.
Easy. Easy. Good.
Whew. That's pretty light. But again, I'm not pushing myself to go super, super heavy. 27 years now lifting, my shoulder hurts, elbows hurt. Nothing serious, but it's nothing that I want to aggravate and have issues in 12-week prep. I always say it's 100% or nothing. But if you push too hard and you do something stupid and you hurt yourself, you're out. You can't train for weeks. So it's better to train smart so you can just consistently keep training. And that's really important getting ready for a show. I can't afford a few days rest. I can't afford having an injury during this short period of time. Easy, easy. Come on. Strong. Good. Come on. Easy. It's all you. Come on. Two more. One more. Good shot. So when I say it's all you, I'm not pushing him up, but just putting your partner's elbow in your palm and just squeezing a little bit gives them stability, and you'd be surprised how strong they get. On the last two, I guided him maybe a tiny amount, but sometimes when you see them getting unstable or losing a little bit of that momentum, just hold the elbows and squeeze. The weight goes right up.
Two. Same way, go up. That was pretty easy for you.
It was easy, I just want to put stress on my shoulder. I'll do the 130s.
I'll get another one. Breathe. Focus. Last step. Go for the win. Strong.
So the real question all the viewers have is, where can we get that sweatshirt?
Dark Sport. They also have masks. I think I lost mine. I gotta get another one. The best is when someone tells you breathe and you got a piece of cloth stuck to your nose and mouth. Guys, for you that are in other states and don't have to wear these in gyms, you have no idea how lucky you are. This shit is hard. When you start training hard, you have no oxygen. You're just inhaling your own carbon dioxide.
Wow. Focus.
Hold the top.
You got this. Easy. Go for the win. All you. 4. Come on. Squeeze. Push. Keep going. Don't stop. All you. All you. Come on. Push. Good. Getting strong. Huh?
I actually don't feel strong today. 120 or 30?
130 for a couple of reps, 6, 7.
Just stable, don't force. Take your time. Strong. When you lift the weight, don't think. Too light, too heavy, nothing. Just lift, push, like a fucking robot. Easy, easy. Strong, that's it. Easy. Right, come on. Two more. Push. There you go. See, that's pushing your limits. He said he was gonna do 6. He did 11.
Did 11?
I said 2 more.
I didn't even count.
You were at 8. You see? He didn't count. He listened. He just pushed. Don't think.
Empty your mind like Bruce Lee says.
Yeah. We'll move on to a decline press. Contrary to what a lot of people think, decline hits the whole chest. And it's good for thickness. As long as you have the placement right. Your elbows and shoulders have to be in the right place. Haven't done these in a while, but I'm all warmed up. After your first exercise, it's not necessary to warm up again. So I'll do 3 or 4 sets with whatever weight feels comfortable. For you guys, as heavy as fucking possible.
Fuck, the phone is too big. It's bloody once again, one again.
With decline, the most common mistake you see is people putting the bar here below the pecs. Too high, you put a lot of stress on your shoulders, but it does hit the upper chest like crazy, but I wouldn't do that heavy. You want to be somewhere comfortable, right, mid-chest. Too low, you're going to be pressing that way, using a lot of the front delt.
1, 2.
Good. Easy. Give me one more. Okay.
Was a little too close. Was a little too close.
All right, go wider. This is your first time doing this, right?
Yes.
A little help.
Go. 1, 2, up.
Good. Strong. Oh, yes, come on. Good. Up. That was a solid 5.
Bro, my chest is filling up really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can feel this thing. It's real good. Keep pushing, keep going. Non-stop. Go. Keep pumping. Easy.
Stay with me 2 more.
Keep pumping.
Oh. Woo. As far as range of motion, I'm a big believer of full range on everything, especially for beginners. But there's 2 things that you need to focus on. Tension on the muscle. Sometimes when you go full range, all the way down on leg press, all the way down on chest, the muscle gets stretched so much, the working muscle, that it's weak at its most stretched point. So other muscles have to come in play to help. So there's something to be said about shortening the range and focusing on tension on the muscle. What I learned from him, on leg press for instance, I used to go knees to the chest, squats ass to grass, and it's good, it's not bad. But I don't want my hams and glutes to grow when I'm doing those exercises. I want to focus on my quads. So stopping at 90, not only is it hard, but it's putting all the load on my quad. And here too, pay attention to where you feel the most range. If instead of stopping here, you hit the chest, but when you hit the chest, you don't feel the tension on the chest, don't. Stop right before the tension's off the muscle. Let's go. Good. Good. It's all you. 2 more. Push. Good. Do 1 set at 2 plates. Okay.
What year was that taken?
That was Monday after the 2017 Olympia. I went to win. I'd gotten second the year before, and I dropped to 4th. I lost way too much weight the last week because I had to drop water weight, and it just messed my physique up. Then that was a photo shoot on Monday, like 2 days later, and I was able to get dry and hard and full, and I believe that could have won the show. It's one of my best looks is that shoot. So you live and you learn, but at least it's on the cover of Flex, right? It's documented.
Everything. 1. Pump. Perfect. So perfect. Come on. Keep going, keep going.
That's it.
इसका वर्कआउट देखते ही ना जैसे इतना बढ़िया लगा था, कंट्रोल से देख के मेरी चेस्ट पंप हो जाती.
Nice and controlled. Oh! That muscle is pumped and engaged. Just move. Easy.
1, 2, up.
That's it. Come on. 2 more. 2 more from here. Let's go. 1 more. Good. That's too light. Waste of us that.
Too light.
I mean, at this stage of the workout, it's pointless to do something that's not difficult. I don't want you doing more than 10 reps.
10 reps.
Get just heavy on this.
I never thought like chest flies are these important in a workout. I never did it.
This thickness,
Yeah.
it popped
See,
on
this
him the
thing?
past 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was nothing here, blank. Nothing.
For those who always ask go do open, go do open. To me, what's the difference of classic physique and open? That's the difference. Beautiful. Hug a tree, squeeze to the top. There you go. Keep the tension at the top. Come on. Core tight. Easy. So if you guys heard me, I told them to hug a tree. A lot of guys will do this when they go heavy. They'll come down 90 degrees and press up. And I call that a fly press. But a proper fly, this doesn't move throughout the range. Only the hinge here moves. So you keep a slight bend, come down, and squeeze the top. If your arms are straight, you're resting. So that's why it's hug a tree. You can't hug a tree with straight arms. I don't know where I heard that from, but like 15 years ago, someone told me that.
Imagine. Squeeze.
Together at the top. Good. Come on.
So we only do 3 exercises for chest and that's it. Can you explain why?
You want to train with maximum intensity. After the first exercise, nobody is even close to 100% anymore. You want to stimulate with the most intensity and the heaviest weight you can and let your body rest. Can we train chest, back, legs for 3-4 hours? Absolutely. But after that first 2-3 exercises that are really, really intense and hard, the rest of the workout is going to drop in intensity, drop in the weight that we can push, and all we're doing is burning away. And you can end up hurting yourself, getting catabolic, and get in the way of growing. I don't know why it's such a mystery. Bodybuilders like Dorian came before us, they did it, they proved it. It's been proven in science, doctors, medical research, university studies, that high intensity, low volume gives the most results. If you made $100,000 a year working 4 days a week, why the hell would you work 6 days a week making the same amount of money? You want to do the least amount of work getting the most result in any aspect of life.
In India, like I'm from India, so mostly people think like it's mostly about the workout, like that's how you grow. But it's the diet and the rest and the sleep and the water, how much water you drink, how much food you eat.
Yeah, if you come in here and you bench 500, you squat 500, and deadlift 500, you're not gonna grow unless you eat and sleep. So if you do that and leave and your nutrition sucks, and you're not sleeping 8 hours or more, you're not gonna grow. Growing slabs of muscle is very different than just lifting heavy weight. A lot has to come together. Why are you sitting? He's sitting in front of me. He's out angling me like crazy. I'm sitting there next to him.
Strong. Control. Focus. Win. Every rep for the win. 1 rep at a time. Every rep for the win. Win. 1 rep, 1 step closer. Keep going. This is the last. Keep going. 1 more. Easy. We do 1 more after this or done?
That's it. He always asks if we're doing 1 more at the 3rd set because he wants to push the last set to failure.
Yes.
So it's not good, it's not safe, and it's not ideal to push every set to failure, but you want to do that at least on the last exercise, last set. Easy. There you go, let's go. Come on. Force. Don't think, push, force. Good. Come on. Give me 1 more. 1 more at least. 2 more. Let's go. Strong. There you go. I want to know 2 things on the comments. 1, I want to know everybody's chest workout. I love hearing what other people do. And at the end of the day, we all learn from each other. And 2, how many of you guys in wherever states or countries you are have to wear these things in your gym? You see, I could barely suck up oxygen. This shit gets you winded quick.
People ask me like, how do we work out wearing these masks?
We have to. We have no choice.
We do so many things we don't want to do. Guys. Now, but you look strong. The control, the weight is better than before.
That's right.
100%.
I slept good last night, but my sleep has been a little rocky. I don't know why. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night. If it's too hot, I can't sleep.
Yeah, true.
It got hot here in New York again. I had the windows open. I woke up in the middle of the night.
I had to sleep with the AC on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold the pump. Big. Go big. It feels like I'm weird, some movie character, film character with the mask. Spider-Man or something.
You look like a superhero.
We are superheroes.
Come on. Easy. Come on. Push it, let's go. Come on. You got a few more in you. Pull. Pull. Go.
Let's go strong. Let's go. Squeeze. 5 more. Come on. Squeeze. Don't move your upper body. 2 more. One more. You got it. Easy. Let go.
When you do that on camera, 5 more, I have no choice.
You did 6.
If I don't do it, I look like a
But you
pussy.
did 6. You did 6. More is better. It's the last one, so take it to the failure.
In this case, yeah.
Only on the last set.
Let's go. Good. Come on. Let's go. Last set here. Pull. Come on. Give me 3 more. Pull. Please. One more. Let's go.
Revenge. That was the revenge.
I only said 3 more though. There you go. Squeeze. Get that contraction. So you could do this both ways. we switch it up. But the reason we do this is to take out any swinging momentum and to take out the front delt. The word isolation is like pretty much impossible for the human body. There's so many muscles that come into play. So we do our best to isolate. So what we're doing here is getting the armpit all the way in there, extending the shoulder so it's weakened, and just using the bicep. Whereas if you stand straight and curl dumbbells, a lot of times the elbow comes forward, and when you tend to go heavy, besides this, a lot of guys will do that. So you have the elbow coming forward, and you have the shoulder. This doesn't allow for any of that. So he's sunken in there. You'll see his front delt stretching, but it's not powering up the movement. It's only 35 pounds. If he was standing up without this pad, he'd probably be doing 45 or 50s. So it's got to tell you something. Come on. Let's go. Good. Come on.
Thank you.
So that's chest and buys. We hit abs and calves like every other day. I do my cardio at night, which is different for me this prep. Usually I do fasted cardio every day. I'm doing fasted cardio 3 days a week on my off days and also on the weekends. But day to day, my work schedule is different. So I eat a meal and I train, which we're doing now, and then I go about my day and do cardio at night. How was the workout?
Workout was insane. My arms were pumped at the first set.
That's why I always say volume. Like, once you get older and you progress and you have muscle maturity, you need more. You need more weight, more intensity, and possibly more volume. But for you younger guys trying to get as big as possible in the shortest period of time, especially the natural guys, everyone's always asking like, oh, natural bodybuilders should train the same or not with enhanced body. It's the same. I mean, training, enhanced bodybuilders can do more volume and get away with it, but I personally don't do more volume. My training hasn't changed over 27 years. I more so work around injuries and stuff like that, but if he's shot after the first exercise, what does that tell you? Intensity is key. So 2 to 3 exercises for smaller body parts, 3 to 4 for bigger, and you're good. I mean, if you're doing 6 or 7 exercises for like back or chest, you're just doing too much, and you're probably not training with intensity, because if you train with pure intensity, you'll be absolutely shot afterwards. You shouldn't be able to do one push-up after you train chest.
And Raj, like, people ask me, like, is it possible to turn a pro naturally?
I did.
That's what I want to ask you. Like, explain, like,
Look,
how much was you eating? Like, how much food you was eating?
I ate more when I was younger as an amateur than I do now, because I can't grow much for classic. Look, I turned pro naturally, but I've told this story a million times. It was 2014, I was 34 years old. I was training since I was 13. That's 21 years.
And can you tell, like, how many calories you were eating?
When I actually turned pro, I don't know how many calories I was eating.
But when you was growing, like when you was gaining muscle mass and stuff.
I was eating a lot, but there was a period of time when I met a bunch of IFBB pro bodybuilders, and I came here and I was like, you know what? I was like 190 with abs and stuff. I was like, I want to get big, but I don't want to take anything. I took creatine, glutamine, aminos, protein powder, and food. I got up to eating 8,000 calories, which I don't recommend, but back then I didn't know any better, and that's what the guys in the 90s did. I went up little by little. I got to 8,000 calories. I could barely eat. I was turned off by food, and I hit 252 pounds. But it wasn't pretty. I had a lot of fat and water, but I looked like a football player. And I put on a lot of muscle at that time. But, you know, that's what I did. I'm not saying you guys need to train for 20 years before you compete. A lot of you have a passion for competing, and want to get on stage quickly, no problem. I'm just telling you my story. That's just the way it unfolded for me.
And one more thing, like I get so many messages like, oh, BCA is a waste of thing, waste of money, and glutamine is waste of money. What do you think? I think it's a good thing. Like BCAs and glutamine, they really help.
It's protein. BCAAs are protein. So if you think it's a waste of money, I mean, just read, guys. It's not like rocket science.
Like you cannot just eat chicken all the time. Like there's certain time you need, like after workout, you need some quick absorbing like BCAAs
are
or like.
great. I've been taking BCAAs since I started training. I think they're much more important when you're dieting. They're very important when you're in a caloric deficit to retain your muscle. Glutamine, you know, a lot of people say for recovery, a lot of people say it doesn't help. I've been using it since I was a teenager and I still use it. I do believe it helps recovery, but even if it doesn't, it's very, very good for your gut. So it has benefits. If you guys are on a budget, eat solid food. Don't worry about the supplements. The thing is, not one supplement is gonna make or break you on its own. They all are part of the bigger circle. So diet's perfect. You're taking creatine, you're taking glutamine, you're drinking your aminos, you know, when you're not eating food or you're doing cardio. All this together will give you the best results. Just one supplement isn't gonna make you a mass monster. Creatine, I would say, is the most tested, the most researched, been around for decades. It's probably the most important, in my opinion, supplement natural or enhanced athlete can use. It makes you stronger, you lift heavier, you put on more muscle. 5 grams with post-workout carbs. Why? Because when you work out, you become insulin sensitive. It's almost like breaking a fast. At breakfast and post-workout, you have the biggest insulin spikes. So when you eat carbohydrates after you work out, you have a huge insulin spike and you're gonna absorb more of whatever you ate. So definitely take the creatine at that time and it'll help shovel into your muscles.
And also like it's everything 100%. It's not like diet is 70, 10%. This diet 100, workout 100, supplements, everything, sleep, recovery, everything should be 100%. There's not like a 70, 10, 20 rule.
If you guys go look him up, we'll put his Instagram in this video. Go look at his pictures when he was a classic. He looked phenomenal, big legs, but he looked like he was half the size. You don't grow in that short period of time without eating. How much are you eating right now?
More than 5,000 calories a day.
He's constantly eating. He's eating like close to 100 grams of carbs per meal. Protein is not that high because carbs are protein sparing. He's in the off season. Protein's around 6 ounces per meal. He has fat in every single meal, and then he enjoys. He eats his food at home, his Indian cuisine. He has cheat meals. They're pretty clean meals, you know, cooked at home, but they're high calories. So he's eating a ton, you know.
That's it.
That's it for today. We'll see you guys next time. Comment below what you guys want to see. We're gonna film 1 workout a week, every single week for the next 12 weeks going to Olympia. Let us know what you think, and just share whatever you guys like in the comments. Thank you.
Peace.